Okay.
All right, Angelo, we got it. Is that the only question you have, man? Is that it?
No, you guys can go ahead. I think I have another question, but I'll call back next week. So
Well, because we got to do Freddie in a few seconds. So go ahead. If you got another question, we can answer. We got something. What you got?
Okay. Well, after that, I was going to say, pretty much, if you do the fun, does the physicality, the sex and that shit, does that take care of itself? It'll just happen naturally because you're having fun.
Well, no, because see, I've always said there are two types of confidence. You've got regular confidence, and you have sexual confidence. See, once you start to step into that world of sexual confidence, fun then becomes another thing because you're taking it to another level. Because most guys who are confident, they're going to tickle a chick or they're going to do little goofy things and they're going to laugh and enjoy themselves. But when you are sexually confident, you're going to show her it by your behaviors. Like, for instance, like I was saying, when you go out to eat, most guys are going to sit across the table from the woman. Me? Hell no. I'm going to be right next to her. I mean, because I'm trying to fuck. I mean, really. You know? I'm going to touch her. I'm going to hug her. I'm going to be near her. I'm going to be in her comfort zone. I'm going to do all that stuff because I'm going to let her know what the hell I'm trying to do without bullshitting around or trying to be deceptive.
Yeah, so pretty much when you're going out, right, and you're going to be this confident dude having fun, you don't want to be friendly fun. It's not like, oh, we're such good friends, this is so much fun.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, you're going to get thrown in the friend zone.
Yes.
So I don't know if you've listened to when I used to always say this. Every time you see the girl, you've got progress. You've got to take it a step further. A step further. If you don't take it a step further, you're going to end up in the friend zone.
Right.
In that area of neutrality, where you're definitely not getting the ass. But we know there's really no such thing as friends between guys and girls anyway. So you've got to push the envelope further. Now, are you confident enough to do that? Are you confident enough to push the envelope a step further every time you see it?
You mean like just start touching her or start making little remarks?
Yeah. Touching, flirting more, things like that, getting in a comfort zone, doing hugs, doing things, leading, like, sometimes just grabbing the hand, leading, shit like that. Every time you see her, it's got to progress. So if it's got to progress. And if she ain't into it, then to back the fuck off. And then that's why the first date's always short anyway. Like, that's why we say do something short.
Yeah, and don't nervous. Don't be. You can't be nervous. Yeah, you definitely, and you can't be nervous. If you're nervous, don't do it. Nervous doesn't work. You got it. A woman wants to be sure that you know what you're doing, and like I want to play it real quick, but listen to this. Listen.
We had sex, yeah, we did. Just so great because it's like he makes me have orgasms. Like I don't even have to touch myself. I don't even have to do nothing. It's like he's good like that.
He knows what he's doing. That's why that chick bypassed her boyfriend. That's why she waited till 4:30 in the morning to find out when he came home so she can jump on a cab and drive all the way across town to see him. Because experience. It's like the same thing I say with the airplane. You don't want to get on an airplane and look at the cockpit and see three blind men filling around the damn cockpit. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure the guys in the airplane like, oh yeah, I'm going to get you from A to B. I got your ass covered. That's the guy you're going to, and for a woman, she wants to be sure that you can fuck and make her feel good. Like she said, I don't have to even touch myself to feel good. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Finish up Master of the Bedroom, 5-play, and fucking 101, and I'm good to go, it sounds like.
All right, man. All right, Angelo, we'll get with you later. Now, my boy Fred.
What's up?
I'm sorry, Fred. I know, because yours is going to be a little bit longer, man. I just wanted to get the quick calls in because yours is a little bit longer. Now, you're asking about the 5 a day, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's saying, his biggest problem is he's saying he's an introvert. And you know what, Freddie, you're right. I've told y'all plenty of times I'm an introvert. But one thing that even my introvert side can't stop is me talking to a fucking woman. See, that's that's when introvert goes out the window. Like, you see what I'm saying? Freddie?
Yeah.
Something that I want. I'm going to go, I talk to women. I tell y'all that all the time. When I'm at home and shit, I like to chill out and everything. You put me around a woman, I'm trying to figure out anything I can say to start talking to this girl and keeping a conversation going. That's what I do. And I start out small, something small. It builds, it builds, it builds. That's what I do. So you're right. There are such things as introverts. But because I love women, I talk to women. Now, if you put me around, if I'm sitting in a line at the grocery store and there's a dude in front of me, I'm not trying to talk to that dude. That's what I mean. Like, I'm an introvert. I don't go out of my way to talk to unnecessary people. Yeah. But you put me around a damn girl who I think is sexy on top of that, yo, man, I'm doing what I got to do. See, that's when the introvert goes right out the window. And so it isn't exhausting for me to talk to a woman.
But he does it. He pushes that. But he pushes that. He pushes that. Yeah, but you push that shit aside because there's a greater desire, you know.
Exactly.
That overrides it.
So you've got to have that desire in your brain. The desire to get this woman has got to be there. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, after I start talking to these girls and the hunt's kind of over and I'm talking to them on the phone, then I start to lose interest in shit like that again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the initial hunt is all the excitement I need. The initial hunt is all the excitement I need to get my brain in that mode to say, let's go get it. You see what I'm saying? So if you really, really want it, Freddie, that introvert ain't gonna. That's the same thing as Ninja from Samurai. Or what is it?
Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
It's the same shit, man. It's the same exact damn thing. Hell, I mean, I was in the grocery store in Lawn. I struck a conversation with the girl in front of me. Why? She's a girl. She's sexy. I'm gonna strike a conversation, man. I do what I got to do, man.
Yeah, you know what?
If that was a dude sitting there, I don't give a fuck what he's talking about.
Yeah, you know, the other night I was getting because you know, I'm a big nerd. I play video games and stuff, and I picked up the new DC Online game for the PlayStation 3 at like early in the morning, like 1 in the morning, because you get games at Walmart in the morning. So cool. I was there and I saw one chick and I complimented her. I said, "Damn, you have a very nice ass." You know, I mean, I just told her, and she smiled. And then when I was in line, I talked to the cashier lady. And then as I was leaving, there was this hot piece of ass that was bought herself a water. And I asked her, "Wait a second, why'd you buy me one?" And she started laughing. So it's a skill. Yeah, and again, I'm not even hunting. I'm just sharpening my damn sword. That wasn't even a hunt.
Yeah, but I mean that's still subpar hunting, Steve. Don't try to disguise that shit.
Hey, I still got the shit. Don't you judge me.
Dog. You're like one line away from the actual hunt.
Don't you judge me.
Kill, I don't want to say there ain't no damn hunt. It's like a friendly in soccer and shit. Don't even try to pull that shit on me. You still trying to win the match at a friendly, and they like, hey, all right, we're just.
I'm just saying that it's just something like you say. It's just like, you know, I'm trying to be with y'all introverted and shit. I'm trying to do the same thing. I just couldn't help it. You know?
Yeah, and so that's what we're trying to say, Freddie. Is like there's a mechanism in us that we're around women. We're gonna talk because that's what we like. We like women. So that's why you've got to get that out, and it can't. We're not telling you to talk to them for more than 2 minutes anyway, so it shouldn't drain you too much. And I understand, you know, unless you're, and that's why. Did you hear what we were telling Angelo? Because if you're talking about like taking it to the next step, like asking her out, then don't go somewhere that you've got to be an extrovert. Do what the dean said: go to the library district or like the bookstore or something where you can be an introvert. The art museum; those are places for introverts, right? Go to a place like that where it's not requiring you to basically walk around,